We cannot imagine a project without a risk. However, addressing all the risk of the project is not practically possible, and project managers need to prioritize it. Hello everyone, I'm Neetu Chaudhary, and today I'll show you how to prioritize project risk using qualitative and quantitative method. Let's get started. These are two simple steps. So we'll start with the qualitative first and then we'll go to quantitative. In the qualitative step, first we have to, whatever risk we have identified, we have to assign the impact value to it. Now impact value could be anything. It could be high, medium, low. If it's you're using the 3 scale, if you're using the 5 scale, it could be very high, high, medium, low, very low, or it could be negligible, minor, moderate, significant, severe. There are various approaches available, and you can search and you can adopt the approach whichever suits your organization and your way of work. Once the impact value is assigned, the probability has to be assigned. Now, this is very important thing. If you're using a 5 scale for impact, use the same 5 scale for the probability. If you're using the 5 scale for impact and 3 scale for probability, it's a bit difficult to manage it. When you have lot of risk, it's difficult to conclude the risk rating. That's why. Once you have identified the risk and given the impact value and the priority value, using this method, you can come to the risk rating. Now, again, for the risk rating, there are different approaches available. This is not the focus area for this discussion. That's why I'm not going in detail of it. Risk rating, you can adopt any of the approach to come to the risk rating. Like here, I have given one of the example. So if the risk rating, say likelihood is very likely and the impact is severe, so the risk value becomes very high over here. Now, the next step is you identified 100 risk, and from 100 risk, the top 10 risks which are coming are having the high value. Now, other risks which are low value or medium, we are parking it and we are not considering for now. Now, for the risk prioritization, we will take these top 10 risks or the top risks which are having the high value. So now we approach to the quantitative analysis. In the quantitative analysis, we will repeat the same step, but this time we are going to give numbers to the impact and probability. So let's start with the probability. For the probability, the number has to be given in percentage, like it's what is the likelihood of that risk to occur. It's a 10%, 20, 45, 50, 90%. So the number has to be given. Once that number is given, the next is impact. Now, if that risk occurs, how much is it going to cost the project? That is the impact of the risk. So if we take this example of the risk 1 and the risk 2, the risk 1, the probability is 90%. And the impact, if that risk occurs, the impact to the project is $10,000. At the same time, the risk 2, which is having the probability 10%, but the impact is $500,000. So when we multiply that probability and impact for both the risk, it's quite evident that which risk need to be addressed first. That is the risk 2, because it is having a huge impact, although the probability is very low. So this is the method to prioritize risk. The first step is qualitative and the next step is quantitative. Qualitative step helps us to filter out the low and the medium risk from qualitative perspective. And when you have all the high value risk, then how to prioritize them based on the quantitative approach. Thank you so much. I hope it has helped you.